Hi, I'm EJ Bocan, and I'm a professional Lego artist here at Brick Convention. So here at Brick Convention, we've got all kinds of awesome things to see and do. In my area, I've got a lot of cool Lego artwork that I built, and one of my other feature pieces at the show is my new castle. It's called the Mustache Manor. So the Mustache Manor, it's a big yellow castle. I didn't want it to be just another regular gray castle, so I was inspired by the original 375 yellow castle that Lego made. And so I went with that color scheme, and of course I had to put my personal brand on it, so I put mustaches on the castle. And you know, it's not a very serious castle, but it's a fun castle. So my first Lego set when I was a kid, I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I remember it was a little city ATV. So that was one of my first builds. But I have lots of really fond memories building with my dad. Like on Christmas morning, I remember building like the monorail set or Black Seas Barracuda. Those are some of my favorites. So building for me, it's about being creative and just letting my ideas run. And one of the reasons why I do shows like this is because I want to inspire other people to be creative too. So I've been going to Lego shows now for 21 years. And when I went to my first Lego show, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, oh, Lego, that's cool. But I went to the show and I just saw some really awesome things, and I was just really inspired. And so now I've been a professional Lego builder for 17 years. And I hope that when people come to the show, they see these cool things and they get lots of ideas, and they go home and they build and they share their love of Lego with their friends and family. So this is my favorite piece of artwork that I've made here. This is the Joker, obviously. And the reason why this is one of my favorite pieces is because a lot of times when an artist creates something, they're always their worst critic, right? And I'm always hard on myself, but when I built this one, I was like 100% happy with how I built it, and it turned out really well. And so when I'm doing something like this, using all different kinds of Lego pieces, it's a little bit different than your standard pixel art, because Lego has all different kinds of shapes and colors. So when I'm planning something like this, the first thing that I do is I figure out what my palette's gonna be. So just like how a painter has different kinds of colors of paint, I use Lego pieces, and not every Lego piece comes in every color. So I have to pick and choose all the different Lego pieces that I'm gonna use for this, and I've got them on a plate next to me when I plan it out. Then I take my picture and I put a grid over it, and I go square by square, and I figure out what shapes I wanna go where, and I color it in, and I basically make a map for myself. Then I get all the pieces together and I build it. So the Joker turned out really well, and it's pretty cool.